So you probably heard by now that the Pittsburgh Pirates on the road trip, instead of putting on the suits and dressing up, they're going to put on the Penguin jerseys. And Root Sports had Robbie Inns-Mikowski in there and interviewing everybody, but we beat them to the punch because the day before we had our own Abbey Way in there talking to the Pirates about wearing the jerseys. So let's listen to some of the responses. I think it's a great thing.
It's cool.
It was funny. You know, the Wandy Rodriguez in a Penguin jersey, though, is hilarious to me. And they caught him on camera yesterday wheeling his suitcase out with the jersey. I just started laughing. So
pretty bad for me.
It was not a flattering-looking thing on Wandy. But here's our own Abbey Way, correspondent for 93.7 The Fan, talking to Andrew McCutchen about wearing the jerseys.
So how cool is it that you guys are wearing the Pens jerseys on the road this weekend?
I mean, it's better than wearing a suit. Put it like that. You know, you don't have to pack a whole lot when all you have to do is wear a jersey. So that makes it a little lighter on the suitcase. But other than that, pretty cool to be wearing a hockey jersey. It gives me an excuse to buy one, so I got one now.
So are you a Pens fan?
I mean, yeah, I'm a Pens fan. You know, I grew up in Florida, so I didn't watch hockey growing up. But you know, it's cool to watch. The Pens, see what they're doing right now in the playoffs, doing a real good job. I was here in 2009 when they won the Stanley Cup, so that was pretty neat. And it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome to see what they're doing now.
What jersey did you pick?
Malkin. You got to go with Malkin just because of the fact that he tweeted me, so no other hockey player did that. And he actually wrote it in English, so that's kind of cool.
Awesome. All right. Thank you.
Yep. That was pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
And why not? That's a good enough reason. Michael McHenry, when he was asked about it, Inns-Mikowski after the game in the post-game goes, "Why Jerome McGinley?" And Michael McHenry goes, "What?" And he goes, "Why Jerome McGinley?" He goes, I like them all. That's what he said. We had no idea who was who on the Penguins. You know, what strikes me about this is, one, I think it's a great thing, obviously, that they're doing this and the support, and I think that's great. What also strikes me about it, though, is Abbey Way knows how to use our equipment a lot better than the Teen Wolf did when he took the same piece of equipment to go interview Penguins fans outside the big screen before Game 1 of the Islanders series. You hear how Abby controls the levels, the way she talks into the microphone, all these things. I mean, Jeff, you're a guy, you evaluate all this stuff. Mm-hmm. Was that not pretty good?
Yeah, it was. She was solid. She's really learned well. She's figured out how to use the equipment. It's apparently very complicated, but not for her.
Right. So let's go back for a second. And first of all, let's listen to the very beginning of Abby with Neil Walker. Just listen to how smooth this is. And then we're going to give you an example of Ben. Here's Abby with Neil Walker first.
You're the hometown kid. You're a Pens fan, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
All right, so that was
conversational.
Level's pretty much the same.
Yeah. He's the same. All right, this is Ben outside of the big screen interviewing Penguin fans before Game 1.
All right, I have a group of about 8 guys back here, and I'm gonna rattle off some questions to you guys about the Islanders. I want to see how much Pens fans know about the Islanders. Do you know what town the Islanders play in?
I can't hear.
I got a group of 8 guys here.
Wow.
How would you evaluate that, Jeff?
It's one of those things that should never made air.
All right, I have a group of about 8 guys back here, and I'm gonna rattle off some questions to you guys about the Islanders. I want to see how much Pens fans know about the Islanders. Do you know what town?
Teen.
Oh, just brutal.
Ouch.
So you know the word now, overmodulated, huh?
Oh, that's my favorite.
I like Paul Zeiss.
And then I turn.
I like Vinny Riccici.
Test. All right, so Cassandra and
Benson or Ben Stone. I like Vinny Riccici.
Test.
Wait, you didn't believe they liked Vinny?
Right. So
Wait, you said you like Vinny? Wait, is this on? Test.
When you said test, like, what were you trying to get out of that?
In the middle of the response.
No, but what were you trying to get out of that test? Because I don't think you changed anything.
No, the test was okay.
That's the only thing it sounded good.
Well, it's like he did this. Test 1, 2. All right, we're here right now.
all right, I have a group of about 8 guys back here.
Oh, baby. All right, let's listen to the entire Neil Walker one with Abby.
Yeah, nice.
You're the hometown kid. You're a Pens fan, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely.
What do you think about wearing these jerseys on the road this weekend?
It's great. It's great. It's great support for the organization. We get along very well. A lot of us know a lot of those guys. They come over here. They invite us over there. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun trip. And obviously the game went well tonight for them, and we're real excited for them.
Who'd you pick?
Well, we all tried to pick the same number that we wear. So my favorite player is Matt Cook because he's a good friend of mine. But I had to sport the James Neal jersey, so number 18.
Do you know anything about him?
I mean, I've met him. He's a nice guy, but don't know him as well as some of the other guys. So, but he's a great player.
So there's Abbey Way, who's a great reporter, apparently, is a great correspondent here for 93.7 The Fan. So
comes back with usable audio.
Yeah, how does that make you feel, Wolf, that you're a guy that did Abby just get out of college as well, like the Wolf?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
she too is a pirate.
They're right. That's right. East
Carolina Pirate.
Right.
But they're both on the same plane here. They're both at the same point in their career, and she just owned you when it came to getting audio. How does that make you feel?
Well, I don't like you bringing this up the day that Jeff's here because I've been trying to get work with Jeff for so long, and I've been trying to impress Jeff. I've wanted Jeff to like me so much, and you had to bring this up today of all days. Like you couldn't wait till next week when this still would have been like a fairly. Yes, all right, I have a group of about 8 guys back here, and I'm gonna rattle off some questions to you guys about the Islanders. I'm gonna see how much Pens fans know.
Oh my God!
Oh, teen.
Well, let's try something else. So that was a bad one. We keep playing that one. Let's see if there's another one that's better than that. Yeah.
All right, I'm here with Mike, Mitch, and Colin, who I'm pretty sure have the only couch in the.
It's so bad. Oh, you got to try to be that bad, Ben.
Entire fan plaza this year, which is pretty awesome. So, guys, how do you get a couch down?
It's pretty awesome. It really is really cool what you guys are doing here. Ooh.
Oh,
Jeff, I like your shirt, by the way.
Wow.
Oh, man. That is hilarious.
14.
Oh, by the way, so Dan Bilesman was asked about this as well, Jeff, and he had an interesting answer, didn't he?
He did.
He did.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you
Seriously.
had. Well, no, he did.
He did.
He did.
He
No,
did.
no.
I can play it here,
You just
Ben.
put his pot up. That's all we need, Ben.
Yeah.
He's got it.
We good?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Are you? Are we okay?
We had some talk in the dressing room today, or Pirates game was on in the training room, that maybe we should have a shootout. Loser should, wear a full Pirates gear for a week or on a road trip.
That sounds terrible.
Now, 3 years ago, that's very accurate. You lose the shootout, you got to wear the pirate stuff around town. He didn't mean it that way, but yeah, it's
become mustache boy.
But he showed up at the game the other day.
Oh yeah,
he was
great.
hanging out. Got bothered by Ims Mikowski.
Right.
I'm bothered. Interviewed.
No, he was bothered. I think he was probably bothered. No, he looked so happy that day too,
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
he? He was
He
just
did.
he was really in
He
his
loves all
element.
sports, too.
We don't have time to do this, but what does Joe in the car want to defend the Teen Wolf for? I just want to.
Well, he's basically saying that where Ben was 1,000 times louder, so he had to justify.
Oh, come on.
But it was
please.
Ben's own voice talking into the microphone that was
I
so
think we
awful.
should hear him.
We don't have. Do we have time for this? All right.
We have time.
All right, Joe. Go ahead. Yes, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, Ben did about a 2, but it had to have been. I mean, he probably felt he had to scream into the microphone 4 inches from his face, as opposed to the calm atmosphere of the locker room.
All right. Now,
Yeah.
With your phone connection, I can see why you're defending.
He has no appreciation for good audio.
Oh, man. But you send Jeff to that same exact scenario, and he comes back with usable audio because he's a pro. And I think if you send Abby out there, she'd be able to do the same thing. He was screaming into the microphone. You can have that ambiance in the background, and it'll be loud and still be able to come back with something better than that, right?
Yeah, that's why you have a microphone. So you don't have to scream.
Exactly. Just talk into it.
Oh, baby. All right, coming up next, back into the Penguins, and we check in with a man from Ottawa to get the Senators' perspective on this series as well. This is the Fan Morning Show right here on Sports Radio 93.7 The Fan.